Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. For those who don't know me, I'm Nandini and I live in Berlin and I document my life in Berlin and around. Today I'm going to be giving you a full house tour of my house. Let's call it my ex-house because I just moved to a new place because the contract of this house ended. Now before we move on, let me give you a little brief about this house. I got this house from Wunder Flats and the house rent is 1,350 euros. The whole area, the full area of this house is somewhat 60 meters square. Alright, so this is the entrance. As we move inside, on the left hand side I have my bathroom.
And yeah, here are some shelves, some more shelves, you get the idea. Here's my bathtub, here's the heater, and here are some more shelves.
Some more useful stuff over here. But yeah, that's about it for the bathroom. Right in front of the bathroom is another room,
Which is, let's say, room number 1.
Let me give you another angle first. Here's a single bed on the side of the head. I have some storage. Then on top over here I have lots and lots of German books, but I cannot read German that fluently, so these are kept exactly how I got them. Now here I have some more storage.
Then more storage. Then some more.
Oh, I also have a little locker for all my precious valuable jewelries. Now, yeah, here is a huge massive study table. They also gave us some chairs, which we didn't use. We had our working chairs. But yeah, it's good to have some stuff, right? Some more storage. So this house is just filled with storage. I mean, I could just go on and on and on, and the storage won't just end. So this is one good thing about this house, that I didn't have to buy my own storage, although I had some cupboards and some almiras of my own, but I didn't have to had I been furniture-less, I would have been completely fine in this house. So yeah, moving on. This is the gallery. Don't mind my stuff. This is where we used to keep our shoes. This is exactly what its purpose was. There's a huge mirror so that you could do some fit checks as you move out. On the left hand side again is our kitchen. Now here is a cute little dining table. Some decorations which were provided to us, not ours. Whatever was ours has been taken out. Now, yeah, so like basic kitchen stuff, kitchen storage, glasses, pots, teacups, everything. Yeah, sink and everything. And then some more stuff which totally belongs to the landlord. Here is our dustbin. So they gave us a blessing in the form of a dishwasher, although they took it back pretty quickly because it stopped working after a while. They just won't respond to our messages, our calls, our plea. But yeah, moving on. We have our oven over here. I'm not gonna open it. Everything is set. Some more storage, toaster, kettle, kitchen roll holder, egg cooker, timer thingy, radio, la la la. Here is something great that every household should have. This is our spice rack where I used to put all my spices, and it was so convenient because anytime I was cooking I could just open this door, put all the spices in my food, and then put everything back. So this was really convenient. Then we have our fridge and the freezer. Yeah. Over here we have some little storage for our broomsticks and stuff. Then on top, more storage. Another thing that I found really awesome was this hidden pantry door. This was like awesome. We had all our pantry, all our groceries over here. Yeah, it was awesome. Microwave, fruit basket, some more stuff. So one thing about this landlord was that he was a very high standard person. Everything that he's given to us is mega costly. So we kept everything on top of the shelves. Like, we don't want to use your stuff, we don't want to break your stuff, because at the end of the tenure, obviously prices would be deducted from our deposit, which we don't want. And we already had our own cutlery and like everything, plates, bowls, everything. We had everything. So there are all the expensive stuff, kitchen stuff. Here's more storage, more stuff, coffee powder container, Tupperwares, la la la. And back to the dining table. One thing I forgot to show you guys is these cute little curtains over here. I'm going to be talking about this at the end of the video. So as we move out of the kitchen, right in front of the kitchen is our living room, where we had these huge space, huge sofas, very vulnerable table, very vulnerable lamp. We broke one. No complaints. Moving on. Lamp table. This was the TV table, although we had our own TV table, but we used this. We used this as our TV table. Here we had our TV. They didn't give us anything except a radio. So yeah, I'm glad we had our own TV. Here we have some music gallery happening. These are all retro music records. That's the heater over there. Some more expensive stuff. I don't even want to open this window one last time, because in 30 minutes I'm giving the house keys back and I don't want any mishappening to happen. Yeah, so let's just have a look from here. Some more books, one music system, some more storage, candle holders. Yeah, some speakers. There's our clock. Then yeah, I'm gonna be showing you this thing. Look at this. Look at all the premium quality glasses our landlord had. Like, bro, I mean, I wouldn't even dare to touch these, like, and I didn't. Yeah, so let's just, some more storage stuff, more things, more cupboards.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the balcony.
So right next to the living room is our balcony, which is a summer balcony. Most of the time it was left unused because we were here mostly in winters. Now we have some plant situation going on here, but I didn't plant anything, although I did, but everything died, so I'm just keeping everything this way. Yeah, this was the Ausblick. This was the view from our balcony. It was a lovely place though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna complain about this house. The location was very nice. You are literally living in the nature, you know. Yeah. This is the final bedroom. This is the bedroom number 2. There I am. We have a dining table / study table / whatever you wanna use it for, table situation over here, a bed. Some more storage. Like, this house was filled with storage. So, and this is all old German furniture, like old East Germany, East Berlin furniture. Yeah. So yeah, I think that was it about the house. Alright guys, so now I will tell you a little something about this house, which will put everything in perspective. So this house is located in East Berlin, and this house was, I don't know when was it built, but the owner of this house they are great grandparents of somebody. So, and they were living in this house. One of them unfortunately passed away, so the other spouse had to leave, and that's why they rented this house off. And yeah, so that's why you can see all these, expensive furnitures, expensive glasses, expensive stuff, and very traditional, very old German stuff. Curtain, furniture, everything is wooden, nothing is like IKEA stuff. And I feel really great about having gotten the opportunity to stay in such a beautiful house for a substantial amount of time. I feel blessed. I feel very connected to the roots of old Germany. Although I used to hate this house, and not hate, but like I didn't used to love this house because it's on the ground floor, there's no security, and everything seemed too old for me. So yeah, I'm just grateful and very happy that I got to live in such a beautiful traditional German house. Yeah, I have nothing else to say, just gratitude and thankfulness. So that's it for this video. I'm going to be seeing you in the next video, and until then,